set off explosion on the way out, so that's pretty cool. I think you have a decimated the entire chain of command with Gnar was already gone, and his enforcer Noska was also killed, and now his house helper Amergo and Neelor
Neelor.
also. Yeah, so it's a pretty weak situation going on right now. His layer is exploded, so yeah, you either made a big enemy or you really decimated the Xenator guild. So that's interesting to see how that pans out. You made it out, and I think you headed it almost directly to the Blackstaff Tower, I think. And
Yeah.
um, uh, Olivia was greeted back, of course, promoted, and you had a nice banquet, and you stayed the night there safely and well. And I think we left off in the morning where Sean did his hero speech. I think so. You all have additional hit points to begin with.
Yep.
And it's
How many is it now? Your
Still
10
10.
HP?
10.
10.
Or it is 10. Yeah, I think, well, part of the day is going to be shopping apparently. Let's say the morning probably.
yeah. So
Yeah, I guess in the morning we go to sell our loot.
Yeah.
And we buy some stuff. And I find out that buying a necklace that prevents from scrying is way too expensive.
Are we recording, by the way, safe on or not
Yeah,
yet?
I turned it on a little late, but
Okay.
I'm recording.
Okay, no, that's matter.
So, Thalius is a bit bummed.
Yeah, you
What?
see the price, like,
Well, I mean,
yes, sir, we don't have that on in stock right now, but we can order it for you for 20,000 gold. Oh, no, okay.
yeah,
Never mind.
sure. Yeah, I have 20.
20. No. Yeah. It's a
So,
pretty rare item.
And then, yeah, how about we go see if we can open this vault? Although we do need Olivia for that.
Yeah.
Preferably.
Did the stone have anything interesting to say? Or is it still wanting to cooperate?
I think it's just anxious to go.
Yeah.
So, actually, you're focusing on the stone a bit.
Yeah.
So, what you hear actually, he says, "Well, you got all the puzzle pieces together. That's quite an accomplishment. Quite an accomplishment. Now you just have to follow the rabbit into the vault, and yeah, just deal with the dragon. But that should be all right."
What?
Wait.
Well, you didn't hear that, but
Oh, I
Sean
didn't hear that.
I don't know if Sean relays that.
Apparently we need to follow a rabbit.
Okay. I for stranger. Talking horse, talking rabbit. You know.
Right? Should be. I was actually thinking about making a carrot cake before you went off, so.
What did we all meet that we talk? Because we had the horse, we had, I think, the sheep or something we found in Blue Alley.
I don't know.
A unicorn.
Oh, talking unicorn. Yeah,
Oh.
unicorn statue that was talking. Right, that was it.
That's all.
And then talking stone now.
Stone, and then a rabbit. All right, sure. I was just a quick check. While all the shopping is being done and stuff, all I really want to get is a rest plate. Would I have an hour to make some carrot cake?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, because I'm gonna roll for that because it's one of my the signature dishes.
What does it do actually? I forgot about it.
The carrot cake gives a, depending on how I roll for making it, a +1, +3, or +5 on wisdom perception checks.
Nice. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well,
yeah,
this might be-
How many can you make?
Well, it's one cake, so we can all eat from it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like one per person.
One slice.
Eat a cake.
Let's see. What was it again? DC. What do I need for this?
The
because
necklace with fireball with 2 charges is Saint Magic price is 480.
Cost me 15 gold to make, so let's try that. And I'll roll.
Did it last for an hour or did it take an hour to make?
It takes an hour to make, and it lasts for 3 hours.
What does it give? again?
That's what
Perception.
I'm gonna. Oh, that's a net 20. I'm making
Jeez.
cake.
nice. Nice.
So that's +5 for perception checks for the next 3 hours.
Yeah, we'll eat
So-
it before we go into the.
So we'll eat it before, yeah.
Also save mine at least for until we go into our.
No.
Get close to the vault.
I'll have one of those pie cases with me when we go.
you would know
Right.
it takes you 3 hours to cook and or to bake at least, and if it grows cold, it reduces the +5 to +3. But
Yeah.
you would probably time it that you.
It's 1 hour to make, then it gets cold in 3 hours. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. 1 hour to wait. Yeah.
So I'll make it, at the end before we go.
Sure. It's nice to.
Probably during lunch or something.
Yeah.
Are we going to? Because you said the stone mentioned a dragon, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, never mind. Redcon.
Sean really wants to go into this vault, so he's not mentioning the dragon.
Okay.
Nope.
So the rabbit. Did it elaborate on the rabbit? Can you ask it?
Sure.
Where can we find the rabbit? Because we
where
need to
can we
follow it. But
we find the
Oh.
rabbit?
Hey, I didn't tell you yet. Interesting. You have to go to the theater, the Pink Flump. That's
Pink Flump.
Yeah.
Alright. We need to go
Okay.
to the Pink Flump, the theater.
does the stone actually know where the vault is?
I'm assuming it does. Do you know?
I'm the only one that knows.
The only one that knows.
And what do we need the rabbit for?
Solid question. Why do we need a rabbit?
Well, who knows?
That's one of those. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So more tricks.
That's another 3. So it's 8.
So the stone wants to be in the sea, but not badly enough. That it won't mess with us.
Well. So
Where did you
for
actually bake the
theater?
pie, Sean?
Hmm?
Did you go back to the Glory of the North to bake the pie?
Yeah, I mean, I got my setup there, so it's.
Yeah.
where
Yeah, it's
I-
pretty busy at even in the morning. People having breakfast, and front is there. It's like, hey, Sean. Well, good to see you again. How are you doing?
Same. Good now. Had a little run in, but somehow made it out.
Great. If you
You ever saw? Do we know? Did we know Senator was a beholder, or just we didn't know what it's called, right?
you know well by now you know that he was a beholder, right? Yeah.
Ever come across a beholder?
No.
Your,
I heard scary
fine.
stories, but like multi-eyed monsters. But fortunately, we don't have those in the city. So, or out in Russaland, or where I'm coming from. But
Good. Keep it that way.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you want to say?
no, nothing. I mean, yeah. Actually, I did some more research and I found a secret entrance to the lair of the Xanatar guilds. If you were interested in it. So.
Great. Kind of been there already.
Really?
Yeah.
And he drops over the bar. You've been into the lair of Xanatar and you walked out? Jeez.
Well, to be fair, barely, but yeah, we did.
Huh.
Also, Sean also kind of looks around if no one's listening. Like,
No, everybody is involved in there. We'll make a perception check to see if you notice anything.
not bad.
No, they look at you because they recognize you as the pattern, but they see like this is like shop talk. They're not listening into. Actually, we made a quite nice sum. So here's, I think, the profit of last week is 20 gold. There was actually something weird shit going on. I mean, there was this these cultists. I mean, I don't know what gave them the idea, but they started doing a sacrifice in one of the back rooms in the corner there. Like, I mean, it's not even a closed off space. It's they just did it right. It was the weirdest thing I've ever. I had to get them out, but people come in and asking about the sacrifice guys every night now. So, but I'll have our bard sing a song somewhere about it.
I was gonna say maybe we should make a play out of it.
Yeah, I mean,
Evan,
shit, man.
We have what do you call it? A themed night.
Yeah, cultist night. I mean, yeah, sure. Let's see what crazy people we drag in from the streets. But
Yeah, I know. Anyway,
yeah.
good to hear you dealt with it anyway. Hope,
Yeah, I was getting worried a bit. I mean, I've seen this stuff started happening, and I've seen you guys in like 4 days. You've not been here, and it's it's good to see you. All right.
You know, we had to prepare for going to Xanatar.
And Thalius and Olivia and Andre are also still.
They're good. They're good. They're
Okay.
making some preparations for something else we're doing. Still need to clear our names. So, reason why Thalius hasn't been here for a while, and most nights we kept him company somewhere else.
I've not been actively looking, but I've not seen police officers anymore since the last incident. People still come over to look at the fireball markings on the floor outside, but Tally did a great job repairing all the stuff. But if you're not coming back anymore, maybe we should rent out the rooms upstairs. I mean, we can lease it in.
Yeah, that might be. We'll see after the job we're doing now. If there is enough, we might be able to rent them out. Yeah, might find another place to live. Place well
What's
enough.
up to now? You're always in these crazy.
Yeah, well, you know, word gets around, so you know, we're being hired to do different stuff.
I understand.
We're meeting someone to figure out what it is that we need to do
Cool.
later today.
Okay. Well, well, enjoy your time in the kitchen and have fun. And
Thanks.
yeah.
You said people were kind of looking because you know, I'm the patron and everything, right? So I'll kind of make a little show in the stage area. Welcome everybody at our inn and sing a little song, play his viol for like one song, and then
Nice.
go off.
Yeah.
cooking.
Make a performance check. Make a performance check to see if it catches up. Well, nice. Yeah, that's like. Yeah, they're already enamored by the gladiator, the hero of the stories, and now he's actually going over and at breakfast. I mean, they were just they're not expecting anything fancy, and then like, wow, an entire song and a big round of applause, like people eating the croissants and everything. Yeah, nice.
Basically doing the cartoon Disney performance of going around the tables and singing into
like,
people's ears.
yeah.
Your guest, your guest.
You actually net 8 silver and 6 copper for your performance.
I'll put them in the tip jar of our
Okay.
personnel.
Yeah. Oh, and the personnel is really like, oh, thanks. Yeah, and the little goblin guy, Frank, is in the indeed. Frank is in the kitchen, oh yeah, go ahead, and he is just making a room on the counter for your cake endeavors. So yeah.
Right.
That's the
Yeah,
canon
and,
explanation for Halloween. Cultist night.
Yes.
Cultist
Cultist
night.
night. Yeah. Every Friday, Cultist night, or else it's called Friday Cultist night.
Actual cultist drink for half price.
Yeah.
Present your Cult of the Dragon's insignia for a free drink before 12.
Indeed, free drinks. The cultists drink free. Okay. Yeah, so that's what are you doing in the meantime, Andre and Thalius, while Sean is visiting the establishment?
Yeah.
Well, I was looking into some potential items that might offer some resistance, not knowing which dragon we're going up against. But I just
You don't know
saw
about
the
dragons?
price. No, true. That's true. But even if I did, I just saw the prices on Sane Magic prices for anything with resistance. So no, I'm not getting it. It's like 6,000 gold.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm just
Basically
shopping a bit, I
anything.
guess, but I'm
Anything
mostly
useful we
waiting.
can buy right now is into those prices.
Yeah, I'm mostly waiting for the band to get together so we can get our loot. Well,
Yeah.
maybe if Sean returns, I want to talk to the stone, but he's not here.
Oh, I don't know. Where did you meet up? Where because you're not going to the Glory of North. What did you decide as like meetup point?
I know. We need to go to the theater. Maybe just meet up there.
Yeah, which
together.
theater were we supposed to go?
Yes,
Pink Front.
The Pink
yeah,
Front?
and you know this is like a well-renowned theater in Waterdeep and in the Castle Ward, and so if you're standing outside there, it's these give me a second. What's information? Yeah, it looks like an ordinary theater, and it's still early in the morning, so there's no visitors there. But I mean, you see some people coming in and out, but you guess these are like people working at the theater or maybe things. And outside, there's posters for shows that are performed there every other day. So one of the shows is Meet the Goodberries, and it's you see this fun drawing of halflings, and it looks like a comedy with about halflings, and the other one seems more of a dramatic scene in the desert, and it's called Kiss of the Lamia, and those are shows being performed there every other day. So tonight is Meet the Goodberries on show.
Okay. You wanna go ask around if there's a rabbit
Just
in the show?
Do we have a name for the rabbit, dear Stone? Friend?
I mean,
No response.
we're looking for a rabbit. So, do they have animals? We can ask if they have animals in this show.
Would I know if there are? I mean, I think Tabaxi are. We've
Yeah.
seen Tabaxi,
As
right?
cats.
Would I know if there are rabbit folk? Like, would that be a thing?
Yeah, you don't have to roll for that. You've seen them occasionally in the city. They're not common or something, but there are some. These are, you know, more. They don't notice. You don't notice them directly because they don't look a lot like rabbits. But you've seen rabbit folk, harrigans, now and then.
Arrogance, that was it,
Like,
yeah.
I'm full Alice in Wonderland. Follow the rabbit.
yeah. I want to say white rabbit, but he's
Yeah.
not white.
Is
I'm
there
fully
a,
expecting there to be a white rabbit in a cage that we put out and it hops in the correct direction.
I mean, it's
Is there a magic arrow shop or enchanted arrow shop that might sell some +1 arrows?
Yeah, asking her. Roll me an investigation check to see let's see how rare are these.
Well, I was looking at the +1s, so they are uncommon level.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you don't have to really. It'll probably take some time to find the right shop, but you'll find a shop that sells you the +1 arrows.
They're insane magic prices. They are 25 gold per arrow.
Uh-huh.
So I would like 10.
Okay. Well,
Rich boy.
let's see if they're uncommon, right? So they probably have to like go to 2 different shops to get a total of 10. But in the end, after a long day of shopping around, you'll probably end up with 10 arrows.
Thank you. Oh, it is here. Great. Cool. Add to quiver. So 250 gold.
Okay.
Do we need a new healing potion?
I have two.
No.
Share one if needed.
No, it's fine.
You can also have one on mine. I have 3.
I was just one. Oh, you guys all have a bunch. I still have one, actually. Let's just make sure no one dies.
Well, if you have one, and Sean has 2, then have one of mine. Then we each have 2,
Thank you.
just in case.
Right, thanks. I mean, let's hope we don't need more any of them actually, but
Be nice to not need them, but you never know. Right?
Good thing to have.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, Sean, you still, after like you didn't take any damage, you still feel a bit woozy, like not like yourself.
Yep. All right.
You do know, like there are no symptoms yet, but I mean, you're in the stories of Olivia, like okay, yeah, maybe I contracted something similar. But,
Yeah. She did she just heal from it, or did she?
She rolled good, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So no, it's not like I need. I know I need to see someone for it, but right.
You're hopeful.
Yeah. Well, I'm like I said, Sean just really wants to get to this fold, so he'll just power through it for now.
Okay.
I don't really mention it because
That's no problem.
He's way too hyped to get rid of these dreams and this shit and just finally get to its full.
Yeah, it's a bit hard with the key figures not being here. So, yeah. So you were asked around to the theater, and you hear, oh yeah, we have yeah, there's a Haragon here sometimes helping backstage, but he's not in yet, so he'll be there tonight. So.
Are there any animals in the show?
No, we are forbidden to work with animals since our last incident where we decapitated 4 camels. So it's we're not allowed to do that anymore. It was unfortunate. It's a prop mishap, but it's I mean people are first
Exactly.
applauding and laughing, and then well,
With
I mean,
a pro mishap, you decapitated 4 camels?
well, there is a shearing line, and there was some pressure on it, and it ripped over the stage. And unfortunately, all our actors were halflings, so it went over their heads. But the 4 camels, unfortunately, well, you know.
Yeah.
Well, some of the
sure.
bolts, the bumps of the camel were severed as well. But I mean,
Yeah, okay.
Well,
yeah.
I hear camel
It's
meat
ghost
is
shit.
quite tasty, so.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, we had a good barbecue afterwards, but it's still very unfortunate because we had to get 4 new camels trained for the next show. So.
Yeah, that would be quite a
And
deal.
all the blood,
Yeah,
and we had to reimburse all those theater attendants. So it was, you know, no more animals for now.
A big camel incident, yeah.
Understood.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
just glad you didn't hear about it. So.
Well, to be fair, I'm not really a theater guy, but
You're nuts. Well, I mean, Kiss of the Lamia, maybe it's more for the acquired taste, but tonight the good berries, it's. I mean, I've had somebody that you know didn't enjoy themselves.
oh, I'm sure.
I
So you want tickets?
I was just
Might as well, right?
wondering, how do you know the difference between a good berry and a bad berry?
What? Like, what? Good.
I mean, say I have a berry and I take a berry out of my backpack. How would you know if it's a good berry or a bad berry?
So 4 tickets? 3 tickets? I'm sorry, sir.
You want to try the berry?
Oh, the show is called The Good Berry. Yes, Berry. I get it
Yeah.
now. He's not a very smart ticket salesperson.
You want to
I
try the
don't know.
berry?
I'm not supposed to take food or anything else. But
You're not supposed to take
Sure.
food. Yeah, okay. I give him
Okay.
a bad berry.
but it was from the Blue Alley or not?
Yeah, he needs to make Constitution saving throw or gain a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
What an asshole.
And he loses a hit point.
Because he has one. It's a commoner. Yeah,
What
what
is
is
that,
it?
one hit point?
Yeah.
E4 -1 or something.
You're killing it.
Yeah, he's throwing up and sorry, and he closes the shop and he's going in the back. You hear him rushing and puking all over the floor and actually a couple of minutes later you see him like feverish walking out of like, what did you give me? And then he just, he starts heaving, dry heaving by now because he's run out of
That's
all
why I
problems,
asked if you could tell the difference between a good berry and a bad berry. That was clearly a bad berry.
Yeah, and he's off. And, you see, like 30 minutes later. Well, if you're still staying
I'm
there,
leaving.
So,
I'm not
yeah,
staying 30 minutes.
somebody's
after
going
that.
in and starts cleaning up the shit and opening the ticket booth again.
Now, try to. They mentioned there was one there, right? An Aragon.
Yeah, in the evening there's one coming.
In the evening. No.
Yeah, I mean, Lennox is he's like you know he's a good guy. He tries to help around. He's a theater aficionado, and I mean, yeah, he likes it here.
You happen to know where he lives?
No idea.
Supposed to meet him, but it's a shame.
No, sorry. I just work here. Yes, I just know it because I haven't not seen a lot of rabbit folk around, but he's very nice. He's not just he just has some issues with telling time. I don't know.
You don't happen to have locate creature, Andre?
Do we wanna?
I'm object.
Would yeah, I assume Sean would have told me that Glory of the North was safe.
Yeah, I would have reported about cultists and shared the money, the income.
I can actually check if I need to. Oh, yeah. Nope.
So 5 gold each for
Tickets?
bar income.
Oh, bar income. Yeah. If he shares, I assume he doesn't.
Of course she does.
Was
Sean isn't
Olivia
like
part
you.
of the bar income?
Nope.
True. It's a bit more. And it's 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
Yeah, not the sixes. 666 to be exact.
Yeah. So.
Then Sean can get the last copper piece.
Wow.
Or the last 2 copper pieces.
Well, seems like we have some time until tonight before we.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do?
I don't know, something relaxing. You wanna? Oh, you wanna go to the park, to the bell tower? See if maybe we can find any proof of our little explosive going off.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. Got nothing else to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, at least if the place caved in, we know it worked. Although, I don't know, maybe asking around isn't the smartest thing we can do there.
I wouldn't necessarily ask around, no, but well.
So
Well,
that's-
you can go over to the bell tower and you can make a perception check if you see anything unusual or changed, or everybody can go for that. Yeah, it's still the same bell tower. You have no.
Are the guards nervous?
I'm rolling
based
shit.
on
More
the-
nervous than usual, like
Ah.
maybe something happened last night.
You don't see any difference in the guards' repertoire. You also don't have a real understanding how deep you were, of course, during this entire endeavor. But no, you don't see any outward signs that something has changed in the bell tower status.
Well,
Fair enough.
I mean, yeah. Wanna go gambling?
I'm always up for some gambling.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, where you're
Try
going
to
for
avoid any
gambling.
fighting for now. I have a feeling,
Yeah.
well, based on our last couple of outages, I think
We remember the nice
Keep-
gambling place.
Yeah, the mermaids, the gentle mermaids.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
across.
Yeah, you
from,
also- You have to dress up. I think you remember also that it was like very fancy. Yeah.
still have our fancy dress-up clothes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Guess
Okay.
I'll get changed and go gambling since we're waiting.
True,
What better
true.
thing to do in the evening than just gamble?
Then kind of.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, we have to hand in our weapons.
I still have the Manticore daggers sewn into the
Yeah.
fancy clothes.
Okay. Yeah, so you arrive at a fancy place, the Gentle Mermaid, and describe. Are you all wearing your fancy garb again?
Yeah.
Or,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes.
Guard stands at the door like, welcome. Please leave your weapons here at the door. Check in. And,
All of them or
see the
just some of them? And I start
You're
picking up.
surprised.
I'm just saying that I'm not asking for it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like picking out like a bunch of daggers.
That's good.
So I'm talking like 8 daggers on that, 2 short swords, crossbow, a whip.
And you
Big-
see actually
big,
people staring like, holy shit.
Sean does.
Big ass longbow, 2 short swords. I still have my my armor underneath my fancy clothes. Big ass whip.
I'll leave my
A whole
backpack as well.
like a quiver full of arrows. A special bundle of what looks like very fancy arrows. Another 2 bundles of regular looking arrows.
you're like they have to find some extra storage for all your gear, and it's
Sean just stands there. He doesn't have anything.
I'll leave my backpack.
Do they notice the bag of holding actually?
they're just they're not actively looking at any new stuff. They're just putting all labels on it and storing it in vaults. And
I'm just putting everything into my backpack and leave it there. I'll take the bag of holding inside. They don't check.
Yeah, I'll take one of the short swords in the bag of holding and then just hand over all my shit, which would be weird if I'm. I wouldn't have carried most of the non-weapon shit if I'm fancy dressed. That would look weird with half an armory on my back.
the out you're all cleaned up, and after your night in the people you see people wearing armor as well, but at least it's more of like the not the armor people fight in normally. So
the
this
fat,
seems to be stuff.
decorative armor.
Yeah, and very shiny and glossy, and with all these rhinestones, or maybe
Gold
even
filigree and
Yeah,
shit.
it's
Great uniform.
like
Or ornate armor.
ornate armor, and yours looks different, but like
Well, mine
sure.
is underneath my fancy looking clothes. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, so-
keeping one short sword in the bag of holding, and I have it like it looks like it's a bit of part of the outfit. So I hand over like longbow, shit ton of arrows, other sword, all the other shit that I have in my backpack. Like, there you go.
No problem. And it's a nice ambience there, and there's a greeter. Welcome, sirs. Welcome. You fancy to look around, or have a seat at the table, or just for a drink, or?
I fancy making some money.
Yeah.
Fancy a game?
Yes, for 1 gold piece I can put you all on the table, and she hands you a bit of like a flute of champagne, and while you're all, and
give
holds
her-
up their hand to cash the gold,
Yeah.
Put it in my
Give
gold.
her gold.
and
Sure.
she pockets it, and she follow me, please, and she leads you to a table where you all want to be part of the same table, or?
I mean, we don't want to play against each other, do we?
No.
Right. And I'm going to play 3 games apparently. We have time.
Sean.
Exactly.
Right.
But you all get placed at the table, and they're still the same. What's the game called? Eight Bluffs is being played as the de facto standard game here at the casino. And there are some other games as well, but yeah.
You want to remind us of the rules?
Yeah.
I'm not going to play the entire game right now because it's going to be a long hassle. Otherwise, who cares by the right? But the rules are it's like poker. Text rollen. So
You had to make either a street or
you all roll 48 in secret, and somebody goes and you have to yeah. Yeah, we can. There's a lot of other people sitting at a table, and you roll fancy people. Let's just roll a d20. Roll a d20 and see if you win or lose, and then we'll see how much you win or lose.
yeah. Can I get the advantage for using my charlatan's die?
Is it a d8?
I don't know. It's magic. Oh, it's excited. Never mind. Yeah.
What?
Specifically says excited.
You would get disadvantage for using that.
Do I get a sense that could I want to cast suggestion on one or two of my opponents
Okay.
to have them feel charitable and lose a few hands?
Okay. Those are verbal somatic components, right?
No verbal and material, so it's just you speak the.
Make a sleight of hand check first. See if you can pull it off without being noticed.
Yeah, not great.
Let's see. Let's roll for because there's people watching out for these kind of.
Yeah, I probably should have asked that before I.
Before you went full Metrum and.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey man. Let's see. There's.
But on the other hand, Sean isn't that perceptive, so probably wouldn't have noticed that people are watching.
It's not like people are active. Like there's multiple people focused, but there's actually one person looking at each table to see if everything goes alright.
As a floor manager, yeah.
They rolled a 10, so they don't see this.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah, that's they look a bit odd, but you know, it's there's a lot of eccentric people going out and about. And
I'm choosing two of the ones that I feel have the most money and tell them to be charitable towards me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to. Still roll me a d20 to see, but you get better DC at least to. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna roll so shit if we're gonna fight a dragon. This is gonna be impossible. That's the first natural 20 that I rolled.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll me. Hey, there's Marco.
Marco.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, it's dark.
Oh.
It's turning
Yeah, it's dark.
I didn't even notice.
Yup.
Quick.
Well, let's take let's wait for Marco to get set. But roll me d100 and see how much and add 20 to it to see how much gold you rake in from all these people.
Funny how that works. You don't notice until it's dark until you turn on your webcam.
Yeah. Nice. So yeah. Oh, that's with the plus 20 already. Oh shit. Oh,
Yeah.
47 gold, but still still
at least
hefty
the
sum.
plus 20 helps.
Yeah, it helped. You're a golden man. They're charitable, but at some point, they also get okay. We don't have any money.
Well, I mean, it lasts for 24 hours, but it's also like what's their interpretation of being charitable, and so you know, it's.
Yeah, there's still luck involved as well. So they
Exactly.
they fold some good hands, but they play shitty hands and still beat you with it because 7-2 sometimes wins as well. So
Definitely. Don't tell me about it.
Can I for my table? Can I try and bluff? Get a few people to. I can't mind control people, but I might be able to bluff them to lower my.
make a persuasion check. Or deception, actually. Deception is that.
Please be good. Come on. Eh?
It's reasonable. Let's see how perceptive these people are. I'm not giving any bonuses. Like there's, I think 4 other people at the table. So let's see how many people you bluff with this. You beat 3 of them, so that's nice. Yeah. So you can roll a d100 and add 5 to it to see. I'm still not making bank.
Oh. Could be worse, I guess.
You're doing something special, Thalius, or you're just.
My charlatan die isn't working, but I'm still trying to cheat.
Hey, how are you trying to cheat?
Just
With, moving the dice?
I'm trying to roll the dice, so I just roll like most of my straight already, like trying to influence the numbers that come up, so they're all connected.
Make a sleight of hand check. Okay, and I'll roll for your table as well to see how notes. It's not nobody's. Let's double check for the other players. So this is the person keeping watch, and see if your other companions. Actually, one is like, sorry, sir. What are you doing there?
Are you calling me a cheat?
I'm just rolling dice.
Can you just? I mean, you're
What?
probably new here, but this is not the way we are supposed to. We're not supposed to touch the dice after the rules. You're not trying to
I'm
cheat
just
here, right?
arranging them from low to high so I can remember them easier.
Okay, make me a deception check and see.
That one.
But he rolled
Gotta
worse.
get kicked out.
So it's like
I'll sit out this game if that makes you feel any better.
it's maybe it's I don't know, man. Yeah, like come on, George. He's don't be such an asshole. And he's always the most perceptive guy of the group, and he's always trying to. He's not cheating. Nobody cheats here. I mean, right? And yeah, roll me a d100, but actually subtract 5 from this, so to see.
I'm just gonna get rolled like 100 or something.
Yeah, wow,
Yeah.
maybe, right?
Oh,
You're
that's,
still Thalius. I mean, well, you make 3 gold. Yeah.
I'm having the best day of my life, haven't I? Making
Yeah,
bank.
man, you're waiting out. So small
Drinking too much
intermezzo here. Olivia, Marco, the person we're waiting for, you probably maybe already have guessed. It's Bert, and I think Bert has mistaken.
Nice.
It's taken some time zones, so he was supposed to join at 8, but he's not still. I think.
I know from experience Australia changes winter saving time on a different week than we do. So
Yeah, I
that
think
might mess them up.
maybe. Let's see if he joins us before 10, and otherwise we'll try to maybe do some other small role play. So I did a small recap. We all woken up in the Black Staff Tower. Sean did his speech, had some H points, and actually people have doing some shopping and went back to the Glory of the North to fetch some income. So you made 20. The Glory of the North made 20 gold, and
You get 40 gold, by the way, from the selling of miscellaneous looted shit.
Oh, tell me more. 40 gold, nice. And they had 40 gold.
And otherwise, is there anything you would like to? So the stone told you to told Shang to go to the Pink Flamp, which is a known theater here in the city. If you look at your map, you see it here, and follow the rabbit to the vault. And
Rabbit?
yeah, and asking
Okay.
around. And asking around, there is a rabbit, but he was not there yet. It was just during the day, so the theater was not really open yet. You could buy some tickets. But the team decided to go to the Gentle Mermaid, where you try to steal the handkerchief of Renette. Now
Tried. You succeeded.
well, you succeeded stealing a handkerchief from Renette. Sorry, correct. Better phrasing. And now they're playing just poker, A+ it's called, but try to cash some more gold in the meantime, which is probably more lucrative than just waiting for the Glorious North to bank. But so far they're not too shabby. People still want to play with them at this point, but winning too much might change that. But is there anything Olivia wants to do today to prepare herself for buy some gear?
We had a shopping trip, so all mundane items, and we've been looking at the same magic prices as a reference guide.
I had like a spell book at some point with spells I wanted to copy.
Yeah, so you found a spell book from Gnarl, right?